Imagine a library where no two books were organized the same way, where a single story had a dozen different rambling titles. This was the state of the natural world in the early 18th century, a beautiful but baffling chaos. Into this confusion stepped one man, driven by a passion for order, who would become the father of modern taxonomy. This is the story of Carl Linnaeus. Born in a small village in southern Sweden in 1707, Linnaeus was the son of a clergyman who was also an avid gardener. From his earliest days, the young Carl was captivated not by sermons, but by the symphony of flowers and plants in his father's garden. His fascination was so intense that he was nicknamed the Little Botanist. He saw a world teeming with life, but without a common language to describe it. At the time, naming a species was a cumbersome affair. A scientist might refer to a simple buttercup by a long, descriptive Latin phrase, while another scientist in a different country would use a completely different phrase for the very same flower. Science was lost in translation. Linnaeus saw this not just as an inconvenience, but as a barrier to true understanding. He embarked on a mission to bring order to God's creation. He undertook arduous journeys, most famously to the remote wilderness of Lapland, meticulously collecting and documenting hundreds of new plant species. With each specimen, he refined his revolutionary idea. The solution he devised was one of profound elegance and simplicity: binomial nomenclature. Instead of a descriptive paragraph, every living thing would have a unique, two-part Latin name. The first name identified the genus, or group, and the second identified the species within that group. The common house cat became asterisk, Felis cotus asterisk. The wolf became asterisk, Canis lupus asterisk, and humanity itself was placed within this system, as asterisk Homo sapiens asterisk the wise man. In 1735, he published his masterwork, asterisk Systema Naturae, asterisk. It began as a mere 11-page pamphlet, but would grow with each edition, eventually becoming a multi-volume encyclopedia that attempted to classify every known plant, animal, and mineral on Earth. His system was based on shared physical characteristics, a radical concept that allowed for a clear, hierarchical organization of life. Linnaeus's work was met with both acclaim and controversy. Some praised his genius for bringing clarity to chaos, while others were scandalized by his classification of plants based on their reproductive organs, and his audacity in grouping humans with other primates. But the utility of his system was undeniable. It became the universal language of biology, a foundation upon which all future discoveries would be built. He trained a generation of students, his apostles, sending them to the far corners of the world to collect new species and expand his catalog of life. He didn't just give things names. He gave us a framework to see the interconnectedness of all living things, a family tree for all of nature. Today, every time a new species is discovered, every time a biologist writes a scientific paper, they are using the system Carl Linnaeus created nearly 300 years ago. He was the great librarian of nature, the man who brought order to the beautiful, bewildering diversity of life on our planet.